before I get to that, do you actually play a bit of violin?
I do. So I actually played violin. I studied it for 5 years.
Wow.
And I wasn't too bad. I
Right.
will admit I wasn't too bad, but then I kind of lost it along the way. Like life took over, and I wasn't interested in the violin anymore.
It's hard.
When I left high school, we couldn't afford to buy a new violin.
Uh-huh.
So then I went a long time without it, and eventually, I became like in my early 20s, and then I was interested in other things, and
Yeah.
so
It's also a very significant kind of symbol on the single.
that violin I made, well, kind of the white one. So I bought I wanted a prop, but a playable prop.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a cheap violin, sanded it down, stripped it completely, and then I started treating the wood. Violinists would be like,
The purists are gonna be like, don't touch it.
but for me, it was a cheap violin. They wouldn't be seen dead playing it anyway. So then I thought, well, I'm going to.
Sometimes just hurts to see.
While I was busy with the song, I was destroying this violin at the same time, and everything was sort of becoming really symbolic for me. That's how this broken white violin ended up on the cover of the artwork, and that had to do with this whole thing I was going into with the rebrand and my identity as an artist and working on this violin and writing the song at the same time, and so everything became interconnected. It was really about deconstruction for me and putting something back together again.
Right.
And it looks different.
Mm-hmm.
It was really me. I think I was deconstructing and putting back together, knowing full well I wasn't going to look or feel the same as I did before.